All right, what's up, YouTube? AJ Simmons, founder of the Clean Biz Network, checking in for y'all. And today, I want to talk about something that I saw last night. I was up looking at Reddit, and I saw this post inside of Reddit. Man, this guy started his cleaning company, and he invested 5 grand. I want to talk about it, so I'm gonna show it to y'all in a second. But first, I want to give y'all a chance to join, right? So I want to give people a little chance to join me on here so I can get some people to join me live. If you're a member of the Clean Biz Network, I posted a link on how to join this video live so you can hop on this video live with me and talk to me, ask any questions, or share any thoughts you might have, all right? But so if you're in Clean Biz Network, make sure you check the app, look for that post I just made, and it'll be there, all right? But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hit that intro and we can get started, all right?
Headed to the top, there ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, on property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. I'm flashing for. I'm on my grind, not no motherfucking fashion show.
All right, y'all. So we here. Hey, look. So I got a question for you. If you had an opportunity to invest 50 grand and it would guarantee that you would make 7,000 a month, would you do it? All right. That's a question I want to ask to you today. And you might not know if the answer is yes or no off the top of your head because you need more details on it, right? And so ain't nothing wrong with that. I would need more details too. All right. So here we go. I want to show this on the screen real quick. All right. So as you can see, this is the article that I was talking about. I was on Reddit last night. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip my screen over so I can see it good. All right, so let me check and see how it looks over there. Look like we still look good. All right, cool. Y'all know I'm new to this StreamYard stuff. All these other YouTubers be doing like it's nothing. I'm still trying to figure it out. But anyway, if you got comments or questions, definitely drop them below, man. But I was up here last night, just can't sleep, so I'm up in the midnight looking on Reddit, reading business articles, stuff like that, right? Or posts rather. And I see this guy, he said he left his white collar job he was at for 3 years to focus on a small side gig, commercial cleaning business. Now that blew me away. It caught my attention because almost everybody up here, when I be looking, they be having like software companies, uh, startups and stuff. They're looking for investors, so forth. When he said commercial cleaning business, I'm like, oh shit, right? He in my niche, right? So he said it was grossing. He said I had that was grossing 9,000. So when he quit the job, he was already at 9,000 a month. Then he said now this month, remember he started 3 years ago. This month he had 138,000 a month and growing. Okay, at a rate about 6 to 8,000 per month. Ask me anything. All right, so if you scroll down, people asking all type of questions, right? And he was giving out so much value. So if you ain't on Reddit, first of all, definitely do that. As entrepreneurs, I've noticed that's one of the things that I've noticed, and that's what made me hop on Reddit was because all of the different bigger entrepreneurs that I follow kept mentioning Reddit. So I was like, bam, let me hop on Reddit. They also seem to mention Twitter and LinkedIn. So I said, let me start looking more on Twitter and LinkedIn more. So those are the 3 platforms that I'm typically searching, just FYI, during my downtime. Because I know a lot of y'all probably hear me say, well, I'm not on Instagram. I don't follow nobody on Instagram. I don't follow nobody on Facebook. And you might wonder, well, damn, well, what do you look at then? You got to look at something, right? So I won't like when I can't sleep at night or if I'm just chilling, I want to look at something because a lot of times I'll be listening to a YouTube video in the background, right? I got the premium YouTube, so no ads, and also I can close the app out on my phone. And then while I'm listening, I want to look at something, right, other than the video. So what I'll do is I'll have that on and be looking at Twitter or either Reddit or something like that. But anyway, this guy literally he said that he took 50 grand. I want to see the part where if I can find that part for you. I think that was in the comments. But I was reading all the way through this thing, man, because this was a great story. So he built his company up to 138,000 a month, y'all. What's that? Like 1 point something million. Let's pull this up. Let me pull my calculator up and see. So that what did he say? 138,000 a month times 12. You talking about 1.6 million, y'all. This guy built his company up to 1.6 million in 3 years. He said the main thing that he did was the main thing that helped him was hiring a salesperson. All right, so if you are thinking about hiring a salesperson and you got the budget to do it, definitely do that, y'all. That's the first thing that I took away from this. He said he tried lot of different marketing approaches and schemes and things, but that salesperson was what really changed the game for him. And he said that person that he hired, the salesperson, didn't have any type of experience either. So Keep that in mind if you're looking to hire, by the way. And let's see here. All right, I'm trying to check. All right, y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me, by the way, because I don't see no comments. I want to make sure I ain't doing something wrong here. Just let me know you hear, say hi. All right, cool. But he said the keys were, first and foremost, amazing team of employees, take ability and take action. Like I always tell y'all, take action. The ability to take action, take risks, right? And then also hard work and persistence. And to take risks is another big one too, because, and that's right along with the action, because this guy said he had a white collar job, right? Would you leave your job to go pursue your business? That's the question. Are you willing to jump and take that risk to go start your business, y'all? And here's the thing. There's really no excuse. Y'all saw the video I put out yesterday, right? To join Clean Biz Network now is only $49. You're going to get the course. Then you might say, well, I don't want to have monthly payments. There's an annual payment option up there. Click the annual payment option up there and just pay it for the year. You ain't got to worry about the monthly payments, all right? You got the course. You got the membership. You got everything, right? I'm going to be here, weekly coaching call, whatever you need. All you got to do is take action and do the shit like this guy did. Now, I'm going to tell you another thing that he did that really helped him to win. And this is kind of cheating, but hell, if you can find this opportunity, definitely do it. And that's another benefit of being in the Clean Biz Network too, because it'll increase your chances to find opportunities like this. And what he did was he bought the first 3 contracts that he had at $7,000. He bought those from somebody else who was already in business. So he didn't buy a whole nother cleaning company. Instead, what he did was he bought accounts to get his start. By the way, that's what I did. Y'all know I got back into the cleaning industry here recently. And to get my first contract, I bought it from another cleaning company owner, right? That's my first contract. So that's a guaranteed way too to help you get a jump start in your cleaning company, all right? If you're nervous or you just, you know what I mean, want to have some type of cushion or something, see if you can ask around and find a place where somebody's selling cleaning contracts. Obviously, another route too would be to sub under somebody else who's already got contracts around. And if you think the subcontracting price is reasonable, if the pay, because sometimes subcontracting opportunity can pay enough where you can still afford to pay somebody else, but you got to find the right contract for that. They had to have bid it right, all that type of stuff. All right, I see we got some people watching now. Angela Washington said hi. Shout out to Angela Washington, who is a CBN member. Shout out to Aisha Brown, I believe. Yeah, CBN member. We did the interview. Yep. Aisha up there in up north. I think she was in New York, but she also, I think, it might be Connecticut, I think. But anyway, shout out to her. All right, shout out to autism, etc. And then also says I'm getting closer every day. I'm telling you, all you gotta do is take action. Take action. All right, and I got to the point now. So it's like, even if you can't afford the $49 a month, right, for Clean Biz Network, well, hell, just pay for that one time. Go through the course that it's gonna come with, and give yourself 30 days to go get a contract. That's it. And if you can't get a contract, then hell, just cancel your membership. If you can, bam, pay for another membership because you got a contract to pay for it now. Pay for another month, right? And just keep growing from there. All right. But definitely, I mean, you got to get creative, man. If you want it to work, if you want this thing to work for you, it can work for you, y'all. When I've seen this thing happen, when I've seen this up here, by the way, let me check and see. All right. By the way, the link to join this, if you want to join me on this call right now, and I ain't gonna be up here too long either. So, you know what I mean? But if you want to hop up here, talk to me, ask me any questions while I'm here, go to, if you're inside Clean Biz Network, just click, there's a post I just made in the activity feed. If you click in the comment section, you'll see the link, click that link, and you can join me right up here. All right, y'all, I'm gonna bring you right on. You ain't gotta show your face, but you're gonna definitely be like live with me on this thing. All right, but yeah, man, you just gotta take action, dog. So let's kind of, I'm gonna go through some of these questions here and see if he can give us some value here for the channel. That one looked too long. I don't want to read nothing too long. All right, what do we got? He said, "Can I ask what you paid for those contracts? In retrospect, was a fair price?" So this is where I found out where he said he paid $50,000. I think it turned out to be fair. And again, $50,000 for, let me see something. Is my calculator showing up when I pull that up like that? My calculator not showing? No, I don't show. Okay, but anyway. I wanted y'all to be able to see it, but it don't matter. All right, let's see. But $50,000 divided by $7,000. That's about 7.14, right? So that means he paid 7 times the monthly gross. That's not typical. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Usually I like to pay no more than 3 or 4 times the gross. Okay. 3 to 4 times all I would pay to sell a contract. I mean, to buy a contract, me personally. And I got those numbers from who? The franchises, right? Every franchise that I ever dealt with, they was in that 2 to 5 times the monthly gross range when they sold accounts. So for this guy to get it at 7 times multiple, hey, that's a little bit high to me based on my experience. But the thing is, he flipped that into $1 million company. So was the 50 grand invested worth it? Absolutely, because he was willing to put that work in, right? Another thing I want to point out though, maybe the 7 grand might be, the 7 times the monthly gross revenue that he paid for it was worth it also, because think about this. Remember I told you I learned the multiple from the franchise, but tell you the truth, when you buy them accounts from the franchise, are you actually buying accounts? You're not. They're still theirs, right? Versus this, no, he was buying contracts that was actually going to be his. They belong to him. So that's another good point here, that maybe that's why it was worth it as well. Another thing I want to point out too is he had the employees already in place. All right, so when he bought these contracts, the employees are already there. They were trained, and he automatically walked into the door making some passive income after employees got paid. So, and he said his thinking on this was, if he put in, if he invested that 50 grand, even if he just stayed the same, he make his money back in 2 to 3 years. What lesson is that? Another lesson I'm always trying to tell y'all about: long-term thinking. Stop thinking so short-term. Y'all keep trying to flip money, when in reality, you got to invest. Investing takes time. And I keep trying to tell y'all, there's nothing wrong with getting rich quick. You definitely should want to get rich quick, because I want to get rich quick. Everybody should want to get rich quick, because you want to get, why do you want to get rich quick? So you can have the money and have it and enjoy it while you got a chance, right? So you can enjoy it while you're still young. Let me put something on here. It should be saying something. Let's see what we got up here. I guess I'll roll with that one. I ain't got nothing else preset. But anyway, but that's why you want to get rich quick, right? So you can enjoy it while you're young. I mean, that's just common sense to me. That ain't no lazy mentality or none of that. That just make common sense. But here's the thing, though. You have to remember what quick is. What is quick? I tell y'all this all the time. What is quick? Quick is, and I see my connection looking like it's getting a little down too. But quick is 10 years, y'all. Quick is 5 to 10 years where you build $1 million company. It took him 3 years, right? And he also pointed out he was a member of a peer group. He said a business peer group with other entrepreneurs who were in the same industry. I DM'd him and asked him what group that was. I was hoping he said Clean Biz Network. He didn't tell me the name, but he told me that for the group that he's in, you had to be making at least $500,000 a year or more to even get into it. So again, that's another thing you're going to need. You're going to need some type of peer group, some type of consulting or coaching or something. Everybody I'm starting to meet now, it's another thing I'm noticing, man. All of these big time players, they got coaches. And I used to think that shit was bullshit early on, right? I used to be so skeptical about coaches. I ain't want to spend no money on nobody's course, no coaching, no none of that. And again, I understand there's people out here that scheme and scam and use that little flip the course thing. But that's why you got to vet these people out and check for the results. Do they got any testimonials? What are they actually teaching? Have they actually been in the business before? Do they even run, have they been successful in their business before, right? You got to look at all that stuff and just search it. What's the name of the company? Can you look up the LLC? Is it even registered? You know what I mean? Little stuff like that, in case for those who get skeptical, right? But anyway, so these are the things that I learned, that you got to look at when you trying to get into this business. You know what I mean? You got to have these things. Get you some coaching, man. Get you a peer group. Try to find an opportunity that's already set up if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Think 2 to 3 years versus 2 to 3 months. Stop trying to flip it so fast. I know that you hurting now, so you want the money back now. But if that's the case, then don't start a business. If you want the money back right today, then maybe you need to look into other things. Maybe you need to do what Gary Vee said, buy something on Craigslist and then flip it. No, something. Buy something from the dollar store, flip it on Craigslist, something like that. I don't know, but I ain't into the flip. The flipping is short-term thinking. That's gonna keep you broke. You're trying to get something for the weekend. When you start a company, that's an investment. And remember, fast is 2 to 3 years. Think about this. How old are you now? You're 25 today, you're 30 today, you're 35 today. What were you doing 5 years ago? Was your financial situation that much different than today? And if not, why? And it could because you didn't take action yesterday. So that's why I pretty much can do what I want to today, because I put in so much work yesterday. I was out there grinding yesterday, all them other days in the past. You know what I mean? I sacrificed my whole goddamn 20s. So that's why now in my 30s, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? If y'all getting some value from this, hit that like button, hit the love button, hit something, hit share, let somebody hit us, all right? Let's see what else they got up here. Does this go for home cleaning business as well? This is for any business, y'all. All service businesses the same, just FYI. What kind of licenses do you need to be a business broker or to open a brokerage? Not considering this, but just this. That ain't why he asking him that. I don't know why he asking him that. All right, what else we got? And speaking of, for anybody that's wondering what type of licenses you might need for a cleaning company, it depends on where you live. So if you are, check with your city hall, whoever, the local place where you get business license from, right? Your local Department of Tax. They usually can tell you if you're required to have a business license in your area. Some places you have to have one for a commercial cleaning company, and some of them you don't. So that's the first thing. Then obviously you get your LLC. You don't have to have an LLC. You can be a sole proprietor. But if you're going to do commercial cleaning, I recommend that since you're doing commercial, you need to have an LLC. Really, any business might as well. You know what I mean? You might as well just try to get the extra layer of protection, and you're going to need it later at some point. So just go ahead and get out the way at the beginning. And then obviously you need your tax ID number, aka EIN number. All right, which stands for employee identification number. All right, what else we got? Any advice on scaling while maintaining freedom time? Time freedom is what he means, right? One of the problems I ran into while scaling was I grew an input. So here's the thing. He said one of the problems he ran into, and he got up to like $150,000 a month, but he was working 80 to 100 hours during the peak season. That's why you set up a system from the beginning. That's why you hire from the beginning. Just like this guy did, he was lucky. He got the opportunity to where he was able to buy into a situation where there was already employees in place in those accounts. So that's what you want to do from the beginning. I was talking to my wife about this earlier, right? We were talking about the real estate, and we were talking about like trying to make sure that we keep our rents, reasonable, but I don't want to raise the rents too high. Like ever, you know what I mean? Like that was our initial goal when getting in real estate, was to try to keep the rents, like buy in our hometown area and do our best to keep the rents low while also making sure the properties are maintained. You know what I mean? Like make sure we make enough profit so we can maintain the properties and they have a good quality home to live in. And we were kind of debating about like if the rents was too low, you know what I mean? So her thing was, well, we need to make sure that we like the company, because again, the real estate company is one company. This Clean Business Network is another company. Then she has her company Regal Activewear too. So these are separate companies. You don't mix the money. The real estate company has to pay for it. So this real estate company, she's looking like we need to make it like it should make more money. And so what she was saying was we shouldn't charge cheap rents in the beginning because we ain't got it like that in the beginning. Instead, you charge the market rate to start off. And then once you get in the position, then all right, those properties after that, we can start charging that lower rent like we dreamed of in the beginning. And what I was explaining to her was no. Start charging what you like low from the beginning. Don't start off depending on that money to begin with. If you just don't depend on it, then you're good. We make our money from the other business, right? But don't go high, because now you're gonna get stuck. Or B, if you do finally do transaction over later, like how she was saying, with the first few people, the first 8 houses that you bought or with properties that you bought that had to go in at the market rate, well, they got fucked, but everybody else good. That ain't right. So instead, what you should do, and I'm gonna tell you how this relates to the cleaning situation in a minute. So instead, what you should do is just go in there charging that lower rent that you wanted from the beginning, just make just enough profit that you're still good, and then just repeat that process over and over and over again, because now you won't be going in depending on making that money from the beginning. And that's the same way it goes for cleaning. When you get your first account, if you just go into it, you clean it a little tiny bit, get your feet wet or whatever till you hire somebody, right? Then you hire somebody, put somebody in there, and you're not used to getting the whole check from the beginning. It's so easy to just hire for every single account after that, because now you're not used to it, versus if you get 8 contracts and you say, I'm gonna clean the first 8, and then every contract after the first 8, somebody else I'll hire to do it. That's gonna be extremely hard to do, because now you're already used to getting the full check from the first 8. If you just start off getting only like start off paying out from the beginning, and you'll be good. So hopefully that makes sense to y'all. Shout out to Quasar Bab. I think I said it right. Says I love the automation course. Shout out to you. And by the way, thank you for reminding me. I definitely need to start reminding y'all about that cleaning business automation program, because when I tell you I put my all into that program. That's the one where that's the key. Okay, the cleaning business automation program is the key. Like if you own a cleaning company now, and you trying to get to that next level, like you're trying to figure out what are you doing. So what you doing? You know the code, don't you? So, oh, you can't get it. All right, well, go on, sit down and do something. All right, but anyway, my bad, y'all. My son here at the office with me today. But anyway, yeah, if you really trying to scale your business, you in business, but you struggling to find good quality workers, or you struggling to find customers, that cleaning business automation is for you. And then also at the end, I don't even mention that third part because I want to take it out, but I also show you how to set up a system to where you basically, I give away too much in that third module. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, but definitely check that out. Automation.cleanbusinessnetwork.com is the website for that. I'm gonna type it in here. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Let's see. Automation.cleanbusinessnetwork.com. Yeah, let me know if hopefully the link will be clickable. But yeah, definitely shout out to Mr. Bab for that. Angela said I'm signing up. Appreciate that. An error occurred. All right. I don't know what happened, but anyway, that's the website. But yeah, man. Bottom line is take action, y'all. Take action. This guy, if he would have sat at that damn corporate job, if he would have just been content with that and didn't jump out on faith. And notice another thing he did too. He started on the side at first. And he said the reason, by the way, I skipped that part at the top, but he said the reason why he chose a cleaning company, because I think he was in like IT or something at his day job. And it's like, that's a drastic switch. You going in white collar for real, dressed up, you at a computer all day, you switch over to the cleaning industry. Like, why would you do that? But he said the reason was because the same reason I be telling y'all why this is the perfect side business to get started and eventually go to a big business, is because he could still keep his day job because all of the work was being done at night anyway. That's why that's one of the main reasons why this is one of the best entrepreneurship like opportunities out there, period. It's commercial cleaning in particular, because most of the work is done at night. That is it. You keep your day job and then you hire somebody else to clean at night, or you can go out and clean out there at night, but you already know I want you to systemize, so hire from the beginning. All right, and send somebody out there at night to go do it. And just take that jump, man. This guy got $1 million company. $1 million company in 3 years. And then some of y'all might say, but damn, 3 years, I can do so and so and so in 3 years. Listen, imagine if he would have kept that IT job making his little $70,000 a year, whatever he made, right? What would he be making today from 3 years ago? If 3 years passed and he was making 70 at the job, what would he be making now? What, maybe 100? But it ain't $1 million. That company had $1 million. One point, I think it was 1.6 million now. Oh, like y'all got to like, come on now. So what are you waiting for? And I'm here. I'm literally here making it easy. I'm handing out to you on a platter. Okay. All the information, all the coaching, all the networking, everything you go on is in Clean Biz Network, and that's only $49 a month now. So you can, like, that's done. Don't even cost you no arm, no leg. Then if you need the equipment, you want us to send it to you, I'll send it straight to your house. You just click on order my supplies on cleanbusinessnetwork.com. All right, that's it. So I'm gonna ship you all the supplies you're gonna need. I'm gonna give you all the training. We're gonna have ongoing coaching. Like, all you just gotta do is do something though. Simple as that, y'all. I don't see no questions coming in, so I'm about to wrap it up. But I just wanted to hop up on here today, y'all, man, and make sure I gave y'all something. And I seen this article last night, and it just blew me away. I said, Mama, you know what? I'm gonna share this with the people today, man. But that's what I got. Don't be scared to put no bread into no business. You see, he put 50,000. It ain't gonna cost y'all no 50,000. He put 50,000 up, dog. Cash. He ain't get no loan. He said 50,000 cash. Just for 7,000 a month. A lot of y'all can put $2,000 up or 1,000 up. Now, I mean, put $2,000 out, order your equipment, join Clean Biz Network, and make that same $7,000 within the next. Mark Smith already did it. He made $6,000 his first 30 days. He got 2 contracts, $3,000 each, $6,000 a month, 30 days. after getting his starter kit with me. You know what I mean? That could be you, but you got to take the action though. You just simply got to take the action. I ain't gonna preach too much to y'all. I'm out of here. Oh, we got a question. You just caught me. What you got, Curtis Young? I'm gonna wait for Curtis, but I mean, that's why I was talking to Yak Yak the other day, and I was telling him like I'm kind of like I don't know what else I could say at this point. That's why I switched my whole shit around the way I did, because like at this point I don't really know what it like. I know y'all miss me going live and just doing raw like this, and I miss it too. But honestly, like I got over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel. It's up to you. I mean, like if you can't search AJ Simmons walkthrough or AJ Simmons how to find a customer or AJ Simmons, I don't really know. Like, or you can't just go to my website and get the tool that I provided for you to be successful. You must don't want to be. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Do you have to talk a lot during the walkthroughs? Actually, I would say no. I think you got to do more listening and talking. Now, you can ask them the right questions, right? Like you want to ask about their pain points. You know what I mean? You want to ask them, what are they like? Why are they allowing you to provide a walkthrough right now? Like, what are they in the market? Are they just looking for a different the price, or is there something that the current cleaners are not doing? How are they handling the cleaning right now? Are they cleaning the in-house, or is it somebody else? Right. So you can ask key questions, but you're really just trying to fill out what their needs are so that you can meet them, right? And make sure that you can meet the needs, right? It might be the floors, right? They might need a floor specialist, right? It might be, you never know, but you definitely want to ask key questions, and don't ask too many to the point where you sound like you don't know what you're doing either, right? But you definitely want to ask the key questions. And all you got to do is get the course in Clean Business Network. It's $49. All right, just go ahead, join Clean Business Network and go through the course. As soon as you log in, it's going to take you straight to the course page. Click on the course and then open it up and watch it to tell you everything you need to do step by step by step by step by step. I'm talking about everything. Literally, dog, everything. Setting up your website, getting your LLC, getting your EIN number, finding the customer, signing the customer to the agreement, do the walkthrough. What questions are asked for during the walkthrough? Where are the keys? What's the alarm code? All this, how to get them, build the customer. Oh, you got to do how you running a big company. You got to have your books under control, right? Well, I'm gonna show you how to do your own books like you're a damn accountant, and you're not, right? But I'm gonna show you how to do it anyway, because we need to know a little bit about everything as entrepreneurs. You can't be no specialist. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but that's the answer. All right, what else we got? How can I get a personal call with you? Join Clean Business Network. That's pretty much it. I took the one-on-one calls off too, because I don't want to keep, like what they call? I don't want to keep consulting calling y'all to death. If you just get in there, take the course, network with the people in there, I'm in there, you're going to get everything you need to know, and it's going to be it's easier that way. It's more affordable for you that way too. But if you really, all right, and I'm live every Wednesday, 5 p.m. And you can talk to me every single time then, because most people don't show up. No, only one person showed up yesterday. Shout out to Andrew, long time member. He good, really. He really don't even really need. He only be asking me for confirmation. He really already be knowing what to do anyway, but he just like to hop on there just to make sure. Rookie of the Year last year, he got an award at the CBN event. Mr. Andrew Lewis, shout out to him. What else we got? Yeah, I got you already. Do you have contracts? Yes. No. For sale? So, interesting that you should ask. We do have, so if you go to cleanbusinessnetwork.com, go to the bottom, it says subcontract opportunities. If you click on that, you'll see the different areas that we are offering that program in. You can subcontract under us that way. I have different partners who have taken the cleaning business automation program that Mr. Bab was talking about earlier, that shows them how to be prime contractors and do it the right way. So all of those people, all those areas you see, those are my partners that are offering subcontracting opportunities in their areas. All right. And I'm thinking about bringing back the starter kit with accounts. So just stay tuned. All right. What else we got? I'm in Virginia starting a business with my sister this month. Purchased the starter kit on June 2nd. We're excited for the journey. Shout out to Black Girl Growing, and shout out to VA, my home state. All right. What else we got? If so, can you send it? Oh, you mean, do I have like contract templates? It's in Clean Business Network. It's all there. It's all there. I mean, I don't know. What else we got? All right, I'm going to get in there. All right, but What else we got? I'm asking about the contract. Right. Yeah. That's the service agreement, right? Because some people call contracts the service agreement, and some people call contracts the customers. I thought you were talking about the customers, which we call accounts, right? And the only reason I don't say the word contract, service agreement is kind of synonymous, but the reason why I don't say contract because it's not really a contract. It's just a service agreement. It's an agreement between two parties. All right. But that's what I got for y'all, man. I'm gonna hop up off here. I think I answered enough questions. Y'all know what to do at this point. If you want to take action, you're gonna take it. If you don't want to, then you can keep watching me for entertainment purposes or whatever it is. All right. But that's what I got for y'all. Thank y'all. CleanBizNetwork.com. I'm AJ Simmons. And I would run the outro, but I ain't put it in here. So bye.